right, ready to get underway. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Puts a bunt down. And that's foul. Yo one. Wheeler in his 13th. He's 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Liner caught it second. Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. He's got it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. In the air, left field. Kemp gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Justin Steele. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Trey Turner at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. On the ground to third. Bregman handles. Fires over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Foul ball there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. In the air, right field, Suzuki should have this one. And there's one away. Here's Harper now, the first overall pick back in 2010. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss. Popped up left side. Bregman under it. And there's two down. Otto Kemp, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. On the inside corner. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Popped up. Turner settles under this one. And there's one away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No mess. Around right there. I don't know how.
Now on the bump, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bregman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing. No appeal. 3-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Michael Book. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Matt Shaw. Big spot for him here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Outside low, ball 1. High fly ball, right field. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. And there's one down. So up next, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ has a beat on it. takes it in for the out. So digging in, Pedro Leon. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Late swing fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Leon moving under this one. And a quick out, number one. So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. That one's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Happ lays off.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kemp under it. 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. For 1, he was robbed. Jonathan Bolin comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Bolin, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This one in the air, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here, Citizen. Daniel Palencia on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get.
That's
so
inside.
they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The 1-0. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And now it's 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Here's Trey Turner. Swings through that one.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That's out.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Two down, nobody on. Just missing
that's
there.
Inside.
And the count is 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Throw behind the run, but got him doubled off. Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
That's outside.
High in the air, out to right. Suzuki on the move. And there's one down. So Harper stands in. Ball one there. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Aye! Ball inside.
The Phils yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a foul out of play. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first.